with your boy, SVG. Hey guys, we got some Maine lobster tails, we got some mushrooms, we got some assorted peppers, and of course, you can't have lobster without green beans. Hey, real quick, I have been getting a ton of feedback in regards to how to peel lobster tail perfectly. So this tutorial is straight for my beginners. So real quick, before you do anything, let's get a melting pot or any type of pot that you have at the house. Go ahead and preheat your stovetop oven around 4 or 5, and we want to actually heat the oven at 450. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start our sauce that we're going to coat our lobster tail with. Let's go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and grab your spoon. We'll start off now. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, just like so. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of paprika. Boom. We're going to do a couple pinches of pink salt. Stay with me, guys. I'm going to do a heaping amount of pepper. And of course, we're going to do a couple, I guess a handful of parsley. I don't want to say a couple. Go ahead and grab the wedge. Let's go ahead and squeeze that lemon juice in there. And it will help you to roll out your lemon, get a little give. And we will be doing 2 to 3 teaspoons of butter. This actually make the best. About that size. 1, 2, and 3. So guys, real quick, let's go ahead and set our little melting pot on the preheated oven. See you guys in a second. Hey guys, real quick, go ahead and mix that mixture together. Just like so. Get that to a nice melting point. Should take anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes. Patience is a virtue. Good guys, just some size in there. The stove top should do all the work. This is actually the sauce that we use to marinate our lobster tail while it's baking. And if you didn't hear me earlier, go ahead and put your oven to 450 temp. And meet me back at the cooking station. Guys, let's go ahead and get straight into these lobster tails while we have our nice marination getting ready on the stove. So real quick guys, I want you to look at this real closely. Get your pair of shears. This is the part of the lobster. Some people like to cut here. I'm a big fan of cutting right around the top edge. Get your pair of cooking scissors. And if I had to give you some advice, just get your dedicated pair of shears strictly for the kitchen. Let's go ahead and nice little grip, open palm. Try not to damage your meat. Boom. We want to cut. Boom. So let's stop that cut about halfway, about an inch and a half below from the tail. Now that you see the cut, right? Now we're wondering, how do I get to the good part, destroying the meat, right? Go ahead and grab you a spoon. It doesn't have to be coated with butter or anything like that. Grab this spoon. You want to use the carve technique. Literally, we're going to carve that meat from the lobster as such. You can be a little aggressive with it. You're not going to damage the meat. Boom, as such. You can see the meat start to show its form. Now we want to pull that meat out. I have to carve it again to make sure all the meat is detached from the shell, because you do have different veins and muscles in lobsters. Give it a little elbow grease if you need to. Once you have your meat detached from the shell, it becomes quite easy. And it's okay to open it with your hands at that point. Boom. It's okay to hear a little cracking. It's not going to break. Grab your spoon. Let's dig in a little more. Good. Let's flip that up. It's all about the finished product. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it looks a little sloppy, but wait till the end. So now, once you're to the top, let's go ahead and squeeze it together overlap that fold. Let's go ahead and clean that vein out. And guess what? You have a nice, plump lobster tail. And if you want to make it look a lot neater, we'll just trim it. Boom. For presentation purposes. Boom. Check it out. You have a nice lobster mane tail. We'll do the other two identical, the same. If you look at a side view of it, nice and easy as such. Boom. Boom. We're gonna do these other two lobsters identical, the same. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we have our roux off the stovetop. Have our shells nice and peeled. Let's go ahead and marinate those lobsters. You can have a generous amount. Don't be afraid. Boom. You can even rub the shell as well. More flavor, the better. Ooh, these about to be so good. I'm a little sloppy, sorry. Good. Really massage that shell as well. Don't be timid. It's an easy dish for the family. Fun, creative, just an overall good dish. As I said, guys, I'm a big pepper guy. Let's go ahead and set that to the side. I'm gonna add a little more pepper. Just add a pinch of salt, pink salt. Boom, just a pinch. Let's go ahead and add a little more parsley. Just crunch it in your hand as such. Let's go ahead and transfer these lobster's tail on a baking sheet of your choice. Here we have a little aluminum foil with a lightly coated of oil. You can use any express olive oil, or you can use any oil in a bottle. Let's go ahead and transfer those here. We're gonna transfer these to the preheated oven that we set earlier at 450. And we'll let these cook anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. And we will attack the mushrooms and peppers and green beans shortly. Guys, we have our pre-cut peppers, pre-cut mushrooms. Of course, we have our pre-cut green beans. Go ahead and meet me at the skillet. Guys, we're back at that preheated skillet. It should have a nice coated. Be careful, it's hot. Let's go ahead and add our peppers. Should be a nice sizzle. So basically, we want to get a small or a lightly, I like to say, caramelization. Let these, I guess, sear anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. It's a preference. I don't want to cook them too much because I'm going to let these cook with the green beans as well as the mushrooms. I'm a big fan of picante. Let's go ahead and add that seasoning accordingly. Go ahead and grab one of your utensils. We're just gonna move it around just like that. See you guys in 4 or 5 minutes. Hey guys, our peppers have been cooking about 6 minutes. I had to actually cut my heat to about 7. Let's go ahead and add our mushrooms. Keep in mind, mushrooms actually cook really fast. So we just want to get like a little color to them. We'll add our green beans next. Real quick, you have an option of using a half a cup of water, or you can use chicken broth or beef broth. We'll be using a half a cup of broth. See you guys in this. Guys, you can use chicken broth or beef broth or a half a cup of water. We will be using chicken broth, a half a cup. Go ahead and put that half a cup in there. Good. Go ahead and give that a nice little stir. Let's go ahead and add our green beans. I'm gonna add a little more. So So I did a 1/3 cup. Nice and easy. Let's go ahead and cut that down to about 4. Let's put our lid on that. You know what, real quick, guys? You can add a little more pepper, a little salt. I'll be adding a little more picante. Let's go ahead and cover that up. We will analyze this 10 to 15 minutes. And if you want to shake it from time to time, that's perfectly so. And those green beans should actually take form about 8 to 9 minutes. Tail are done. About 16 minutes in. We're gonna let these cool off. Go ahead and grab some parsley real quick. Hey guys, let's go ahead and check on our vegetable medley. Guys, we are about 16 minutes or so in. Looking lovely. We're gonna let these sear for another 4 or 5 minutes and we will be all set. And we have a green bean pepper medley paired with lobster. Time, guys. Woo! Make or break it, baby. What we gonna do? Let's do it. You guys ready? Woo-wee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get a prepared plate. Man, this smells so good, guys. Let's go ahead and grab a nice lobster tail. So I have a nice surprise for you guys. So I decided to melt some garlic herb butter. Let's go ahead and drizzle that on there. Check it out. Boom. Check out this plate, guys. Quick, easy, and effective. I am so ecstatic that you can cook Maine lobster in your home. It's a great tutorial for the kids, for the wifey, for the auntie, for the uncle, for anybody. I'm about to grow up. I don't know about you guys, but this looking real scrumptious. Get to you guys. See you guys tomorrow. I appreciate it. As always, cooking with SCG has been a blast. I appreciate it. Thanks.